very eventful day today. I'm going to pick up my first ever Facebook Marketplace purchases. So I have to go do that. It's just a couple of vases that I bought for some shelves and to just decorate a little bit. I'll show those to you once we get back to the apartment. But in the meantime, I'm passing by Goodwill. I'm just looking to find, again, some more like decorative pieces and maybe some frames. Also, I want to buy some prints. If I can find frames that already have prints, excellent. If not, I'll have to buy the prints later on. Okay, Goodwill was a total success. They actually are changing management. So normally like it's a hot mess inside that place. Like all the stuff is like piled one on top of the other in the shelves. But now I guess they're changing management. So they want like a different vibe, a different look. So everything is so much more organized. Like you can actually see everything. They have sections that are by color. It looks so much neater. You can actually find things. So now I don't get anxiety every time I walk in there. But yeah, I was able to find a couple of frames. I also found a little cutting board that's like shaped like a Christmas tree, so that'll be for Christmas time. I thought that was cute. And I bought a couple of clear mugs, which hopefully, you know, my mom has a Cricut machine, so hopefully we can make some cute designs on there. But if not, like clear mugs, like it's always useful to have around the house. So yeah, now we're going to go, there's a couple more stores nearby, so I want to stop by there and again just see if there's any little trinkets and stuff that I can use for decor around the apartment. But yeah, and then afterwards I'll give you all the haul. Let me show you all what I picked up from Facebook Marketplace and what I found at Goodwill. Sorry if the lighting is not that great. So from Facebook Marketplace, I got this set of 2 vases. So I have like one big one and then one smaller one. And both of them were 20 bucks, which I think is pretty good because it's like 10 bucks basically per vase. I haven't decided yet if I want to try that like baking soda paint technique on top of it to give it like more of like a ceramic feel. I think I might, but for now I think I'm just gonna leave them like this and style them on the shelves, see how it looks, and then I'll decide if I want to do the baking soda thing or not. Then I got a couple of frames. So I got this biggie boy with a bunch of cute geese on it. So I need to buy a print for that. And then 2 more frames. So I have this one, again, a really nice wooden one, obviously going to replace the print. And then another wooden frame. And this one has like a really nice engraving detail on the edges here. So it looks really pretty. So those were from Goodwill, and this was also from Goodwill. It's just a little cutting board that looks like a Christmas tree. So I thought it would be cute in the kitchen where I have my cutting boards to kind of lean it up around Christmas time. I think it would look really cute. Then my other Facebook Marketplace find was this huge thing. Huge vase. I'm planning to put it in the guest bathroom that's right behind me with some pampas grass coming out of it, so we'll see how that looks. But yeah, this thing was giant and I think I paid 15 bucks for it on Facebook Marketplace, and the original tag is still on it and it was $64.99, so like 15 bucks for that. Amazing. And then last but not least, I've been trying to find some books that I can have on my shelves, like kind of for decoration, but I also don't want to buy books just to buy them and like never try to read them or like are completely useless. So finding a balance of like aesthetic books but also kind of useful or actually want to read them is a little bit tricky. But I went to this huge used bookstore. It was amazing. I have to go back because I didn't go with enough time and just went like passing by just to check it out. But I got 2 books there. I got the Home Edit. So this book originally is $24.99 and I got it at that used bookstore for $2. I almost couldn't believe it. If you haven't seen the Home Edit before, it's so satisfying. Everything's like color coded and like perfectly organized. So I figured I could probably learn something from this book. But if not, it's like still a nice decorative book to have. And then I got another little book. This one was 75 cents. I was like, this is a joke, but it's just a cute little book about laundry, like tips and tricks. And again, it just looks really nice, but I also thought it was kind of useful. And like the inside is like super aesthetic, really nice pictures of like people doing laundry and stuff. And there's actually one part that I really like, which has all the little symbols and like what they mean. So I figured that would be probably very useful to have on hand because I never know how to like search them up. But so that was my little haul. I'm gonna go shopping another day this week, so hopefully we can find a couple more things. But for now, this is all really good and I can't wait to get some prints for the frames and to start like decorating with everything. Is it wrong that I kind of want this cookie jar? facing the sun perfectly. But Goodwill was a success. We found a ton of frames. We're actually just thinking about buying some prints, having them printed, and like putting them in some frames. But I actually found a set of 3 prints, and it looks really cool. They kind of look like vintage paintings. I'm not sure if they're actual paintings or if they're just prints, but either way, they look really nice. I'll still probably buy some prints from the other frames that I already bought at another Goodwill. So I'm still gonna buy prints for those, but at least these they're already done and taken care of. I don't have to worry about them. So it was excellent. Now I'm at Hobby Lobby. So the florals are on sale and the wall decor is on sale. So I'm going to look for some more stuff that I can use around the apartment to decorate. And I want to buy a couple more florals since I did buy some vases off of Facebook Marketplace. So let's see what we can find. Okay, Hobby Lobby was a success. I can't believe I found so many things. The last time that I went, I found a couple of things, but this time I will give you the full haul later on. But wow, I found a ton of stuff. I always like to compare, like even while I'm shopping, even though there's a discount, it doesn't always mean that it's like better than if you bought it somewhere else. So I'm even out of breath, like loading my trunk. So I'm always like comparing prices even as I'm shopping. So like the olive tree, for example, I'm like, is it really worth it? Like I know fake plants are very expensive, but I looked up like on Amazon and Target and all of that, and it was still cheaper if I bought it here with the discount, so I went for it. And a couple of other pieces like that, I definitely checked to see if it was cheaper somewhere else before I made the decision to buy it. But yeah, so that was a really eventful day, and I will show you all the haul later on. Okay, it's time for a haul. You can already see one of the big boys there in the background. But before that, I forgot to show you all my 2 new rugs, so I wanted to do that first. Please ignore my messy floor. All the fuzzies from the new rug are coming off, so it's like all along the side, and I vacuumed yesterday. But anyways, this is the new rug. I am obsessed with it. This is the first one that came in, and it's just like a really pretty neutral color. It's super soft, so you can see it kind of shifts a little bit when you move it. Okay. So you can kind of see like when you push it on the one side it looks really light, and then on the other side it's a little bit darker. But I actually love that because then depending on the time of day and how the light like shifts, it kind of looks like different colors. So it'll look like a really light color and then later like a darker shade. I really like it, and it's super duper soft. And this is the second rug. So it's currently in our living room. We just have the table on the side there to try to stretch it out a little bit because it was still rolled up, but it's also super soft and it has a really nice pattern. It looks kind of like it's faded away. Very cool. And it's like a really nice brown, like kind of like a cocoa color. Really pretty. We also had bought a third rug which we were going to use in our bedroom, but it was not what I was expecting. It was really pretty on target.com, and I'll try to put a picture here, but when I got it in real life, like it was supposed to be like a cream like beigey color with like some sage green accents, but in real life it was like yellow. It was like a yellow color. It was really ugly, so I had to return it. So I'm still on the hunt for a new rug for the bedroom, but I'm going to be making like a mood board soon for my bedroom to see like kind of what I want to go for in there. So I still have some time to think about it and look for a new cuter rug, so we'll see. But time for the haul, and I'll start with the thrifted pieces. So I got this gold frame for $2.99. I'm going to take out the print. I think it was like someone had made that, but I'm going to take that out. I think I mentioned earlier in the car that I wanted to have some prints made so that I can put them in all of the frames that I've been thrifting. So one of the prints will go in this frame. And then I got this other frame. I really love the engravings on it. I don't know if you can kind of tell, but the wood engraving is so pretty on there. So I'm really looking forward to putting a nice picture in here. And this one was $3.99. Okay, and this is where I hit the jackpot. I found a set of 3 framed prints. Each of them were $9.99, which originally my little pea brain was like, that's too expensive for Goodwill. But then also, if you think about it, if you buy the frame for like anywhere from $2.99 to $5.99, plus buy the print off of Etsy or online somewhere, plus have it printed out, it would basically come out to $9.99. So I figured this was way easier, and the pictures are really pretty. So there's this one that has a little park, then this one that's a little bit moodier. It almost looks like a pirate fight or something. My husband likes this one the best. And then this last one that's really pretty. It's like a faded out landscape. Looks like some building there. I can't really tell what it's supposed to be, but really nice, and ignore all the fluffies that's on top. I don't know whether I want to keep the set together yet or if I want to separate them and use them in different rooms. So I think depending on the prints that I buy for the other frames, I'll kind of play around and see. But definitely the set works great together or apart. And then the last thing I got at the thrift store was just this little pot. It's originally from IKEA, still has the tag on and everything. And I think it was, oh yeah, $2.99. So also a really good price for a little pot. Okay, the rest was all from Hobby Lobby. So I'll start with the elephant in the room, which is the giant olive tree behind me. Okay, so this is the olive tree. It looks really good. It looks very realistic, which I love. I hate like fake looking plants, so obviously this is not real, it's a fake plant, but it looks very realistic. Even up close it looks pretty good, but from far away like you would think it's a real tree. I've been wanting a fake olive tree or just some type of fake plant for a while, but they're so expensive, so I had to take advantage that Hobby Lobby had its 50% off in the florals to get this one. So it was originally $119 and it actually came out to I think like $56, so a steal. And especially if you compare it to some similar ones at Target, those are super expensive also. I think the cheapest one was like $70 and it was a little bit shorter than this one, so it was a steal. I just want to buy now like maybe a pot or a basket that I can put it in and maybe stack some stuff underneath it to make it a little bit taller, but otherwise I think it's a good height and it's a really cute plant. Okay, and then another little fake plant that I got, again also a little olive tree. Can you tell that I'm kind of obsessed right now with olive branches? But yeah, it's a really cute one. I'm not crazy about this pot, but it actually fits perfectly inside of the IKEA one that I bought. Use it like this, and I'm thinking of putting this in the shelf in our room so you wouldn't actually be able to see that there's like a pot inside of a pot. But yeah, I think this looks really cute, and I think it was originally $30, so 50% off, it was like $15. And again, it looks really realistic, even though it's obviously fake, but it looks really good. And then one last floral piece. I think you can all tell that I'm kind of obsessed with fake florals, but I got this garland and I think this would look so pretty. It also looks very real and very green and luscious, and I think it would look so pretty to have for the springtime from part of my spring decor. But otherwise it's just like a neutral, I think it's meant to look like eucalyptus. I don't think it says it, but yeah, it's just a nice neutral, so you could have it anytime really, but I think for the spring in particular it would look really pretty. And it was originally $19.99, so 50% off, $10. Okay, next some decor pieces. So I got this little tray. I'm thinking of putting it in the kitchen with maybe Loki's treat jar and maybe like a salt and pepper shaker or a napkin holder there, just kind of to add a little bit of a divider to our island, because it's really large and it just looks kind of like too spacious. So kind of to add a divider, so it's like this side is for eating, this side is for cooking. I think it would just look a little bit nicer. And then I also got this round one, also a little like standing bowl, and this one I'm planning to use more for decor on our shelves, so maybe in the one in our room. I don't know yet if I want to put anything on it, but I think it would look cute even just like this, just to add a little bit of height. But yeah, it's really cute. It looks really pretty. So this one was $24.99 and it was 40% off, so a little over $12. And then this one was $19.99, also 40% off, so a little over $10. Then I also got this framed watercolor print. Again, it was really cheap, so it was $13.99, but it was 50% off, around $6 or $7. Again, I figured it was way cheaper to buy it than to buy a frame, print the print, and etc, etc. So I thought it was a good price, and it was a really cute print, very neutral, and I love landscape. So again, haven't decided where I'm going to put this, but I'm thinking maybe in our guest bathroom, which I'm going to do a makeover for soon, so keep an eye out for that, but probably it'll be in there. Then this is something else that I got for our guest bathroom, just a little cup for guests to put their toothbrushes in, and this was $8.99, but it was 40% off, so a little over $4. This was perfect because I actually saw a very similar one at Target that was I think $9.99, so this worked out great. I will say the quality is not as good as the one from Target, but for its purpose, which is basically just to sit there as an accent piece, should work perfectly fine. And then last but not least, I got a couple of things for the kitchen. So I bought this Madeleine pan. Since our Europe trip back in November, I told Jordy, my husband, that I really wanted to make some Madeleines, so hopefully I can make a bake with me video sometime in the future and we can test out the pan together. And to go along with the baking theme, I just got these little wooden spoons. I've been wanting wooden measuring spoons for a very long time, and I don't know why I just never got around to buying them. So I'm glad I waited, because this and the Madeline tray were also 40% off. So it was a really good deal. These were originally $11.99, so probably a little bit over $6, but they're very good and they seem like a really good quality. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed shopping with me and our little haul. I'm hoping to put together some videos soon of decorating the entire apartment now that we have a couple more things and decor pieces. I still want to buy a couple more things, but I think we have enough to kind of make it look decorated and nice. So keep an eye out for a decorate with me video coming very soon, and definitely also our guest bathroom makeover that I need to work on very soon because my mom is coming to visit. So stay on the lookout for that, but I will see you all very soon in another video. Bye.